Roll Doc, Alan Lindemann. Doc, what's going on, man? How are you?
We're doing well here, Neil. And you?
Fantastic. And today's topic is co-sleeping. What are other words for co-sleeping?
Co-sleeping is a really vague term, but it can mean many things like bed sharing, room sharing, sleeping on the same surface, or the more common word is the family bed. That's the word I like. It's the one I'm familiar with.
In which countries is bed sharing or co-sleeping the norm?
It is actually the norm in most countries: Asia, Japan, China, India, South Korea, Philippines, Africa, Egypt, Sweden, Australia, Canada, Central America, South America. Very popular.
How do Western cultures view co-sleep?
They're against it. And that basically is because of the American Academy of Pediatricians, the P. They have a lot of reasons they don't like co-sleeping.
Is bed sharing underreported?
Yes, it is, certainly in our country because of the stigma. And when the American Academy of Pediatricians comes out against it, every source will report what they report. For example, if you were to Google co-sleeping, it would be considered bad, and they'd list all the reasons why it's bad.
What are the recent trends in co-sleeping in the United States or in UK?
The co-sleeping or the family bed has been pretty much downgraded in the last, I would say, probably 50 or 60 years. The common idea in this country has been, and this actually goes back to the early 50s, I think, babies should sleep in separate rooms. They should just wake up and cry themselves to sleep, and the parents shouldn't even bother to tell them that they have come and checked them. So the AP does not like co-sleeping.
Is co-sleeping common in some Western countries?
It is actually underreported, again, because of stigma. Nobody wants to come out against the AP. But actually, if you look at, according to a 2023 survey from the UK, 9 out of 10 new parents share their beds with their babies at some point. And a similar study from 2025 in this country showed that 46% of parents sometimes or often co-sleep with children under 18. Now, I can't really imagine why you'd want to sleep with your 18-year-old, but that's what the study was talking about.
What percentage of the world co-sleeps?
So there's 8 billion, a little over 8 billion people on this planet, and approximately 6 billion of those people believe in co-sleep or sleeping in the same bed. Bed sharing is probably a better word. In Japan, it's very popular. 70% of infants and toddlers sleep with both parents. And then they call it the river, so that the baby is in between mom and dad. And that's what I always did with my kids and my wife. The babies were in the middle. Actually, Japan has a really low rate of SIDS. And they say it's because the babies sleep with their parents. But of course, that is not recognized by the P or the American Academy of Pediatrics. They don't like that idea at all.
What are safe alternatives to sharing your bed with babies?
Certainly, even the American Academy of Pediatricians recommends room sharing. That would mean putting the baby in a bassinet bed.
Are there practical reasons for co-sleeping?
Yes, sometimes people don't have enough room. They have an apartment with one bedroom, and it makes perfect sense for everybody to sleep in the same bed.
What about co-sleeping and sex?
There are people who say it just can't be done, and there are other people who say it doesn't matter. And as far as I'm concerned, it really didn't make any difference in my personal life.
All right, so go to rolldocallen.com and pick up Pregnancy Your Way. Available today on Amazon. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you, Neil.
All right, that was the Roll Doc Allen podcast cast.